The reason this is because when Rob told me months and months and months and months ago he was getting married, I asked him, "Oh, what should I wear at your wedding?" And he's like, "Man, dude, if this one makes it to the altar, you could wear a dress for all I care." So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Ryan. I am the best man. Okay? I'm trying to do a very good job of it. Rob promised me, if I did a really good job, I could be the best man at his next wedding. Love that joke. I'm using it all week, and I'm never getting tired of it. Sorry. So Rob had asked me to be his best man several months back, and it only really hit me about a month ago that what that really meant to be the best man. The speech. And that's the one thing everybody keeps talking about, they remember at the weddings when is that speech with a lot of swear words in it, or whatever. So I kind of realized, if I have to make a speech, I better talk to Rob. And so when Rob called me a couple weeks ago, I said, "Hey, dude, am I going to be speaking at your wedding? We haven't really talked about it." He's like, "That sounds like a Lindsay question." So it's good to hear, Rob, that you're starting early. You're learning to defer to your wife right away. So, if I can also start off before I do the real speech stuff here. Lindsay, do me a favor. Take your left hand, palm up, put it face down, like down on the table, okay? Rob, take your right hand, palm down, on top of hers, okay? Leave it there. Thank you. So, now when doing research for this speech, I try to figure out, okay, what happens during a wedding. I went through one myself. But Rob, being the Catholic man, he is a good Catholic boy. He wanted to make sure he had a good Catholic wedding, and I wanted to make sure I understood what happened during a Catholic wedding. All the parts I have to sort of read through and understand. There's a lot of bowing here and standing there. So I read through and I did my research. And there's the three things they kept talking about a Catholic wedding that you should know that happens. Okay, the first item that's really important is the aisle. It's wide enough. This is the time everybody gets to see the bride, how beautiful she is. Right? She makes that long walk down. Beautiful music is playing. There's the altar. This is where they go and they say their marriage vows. This is where the priest officially announces them man and wife. And then there's the hymn. Alright, so the hymn is there. It's a celebration to God. It's to celebrate their joyous union that goes on. And so my little religious background, I sort of made some sense, but still I don't really know that much about Catholics, so, but it was really kind of relieving to understand that maybe I was doing the right research, because as I saw Lindsay walking down the aisle, she was walking down the aisle, altar, yeah, aisle, altar, yeah, aisle, altar, yeah. There's nothing original, I just stolen everything. Now, according to Rob, if you talk to him, he'll say we met in high school, and I must admit, dude, I really don't remember you in high school. You must have flown under every radar we had to figure that one out. What I do recall is working at the theater, and when I was looking for another job, he was the guy who ushered me on over to the Radio Shack, said, "You've got to get a job, we can work together." And so I got a job, and he and I worked together. It was great. There's some good times. Do you ever think they really found that banana? Yeah. So, Radio Shack is the Radio Shack era. This is, I think, where Rob and Lindsay really started that whole courtship thing. She always came by for her visits. They were probably daily. Dropping by, though, with cookies, cakes, or whatever baking she happened to have that day. It was great. I think we all benefited from her visits. Rob, you got yourself a beautiful wife. I gained about 30 pounds. So, thanks, Lance. Alright, so Rob and I, we worked together at Radio Shack for a long time. Three years or something like that. And then Rob decided, time to move on. Radio Shack's not the place for me. Sears is the place for me. So he went and moved on to Sears. And then he went back and got me and said, "Ryan, you gotta come to Sears." So I followed him and went with me to Sears. And thank God he didn't go into teaching, Otherwise, I'd probably look like the stalker right about now, following everywhere he went. So, but Rob was a good worker, and he was a great guy to hang out at that work. I mean, working with Rob was kind of like working with God. You barely saw him. He was always holier than thou. And if he did any work, it was a bloody miracle. But really, Rob was a good worker, especially when he gave him a job to do. He went to town. He did the job right, and he did it thoroughly. Like the time he bought those 3 bags of Reese's, peanut butter cups. Man, you finished those in order with ferociousness. Good job. Rob was also the guy that introduced me to such things as Law and Order, Pulp Fiction, generally any Samuel Jackson movie. Got me acquainted with bands like Sloan, the Ramones, the Tragically Hip. Remember dancing on the speakers at Armani's to the Blow It I Go? I think we were the only 2 guys doing that at the time, but hey, trendsetters. So to my friends and family, who I probably put through all my endless quotations of movies or songs and stuff like that, if you get annoyed with it, you can go up there and thank the master. He started it all off. Now, there are many stories I could tell about Rob, but they're really not general audience approved, and there's just so many of them, we can't go into them all. But if you ever want to find out some funny stories, you really think you're having a boring day, call up Rob, and you can ask him. There's the when I slept in the fridge story. There's the which bathroom did I fall asleep in this time? There's many K-car stories. My favorite, though, of all time, you have to have Matt tell you this story, is, would you come to a wine and cheese party with me? He knows. But we're not here to retell old tales. We're here to congratulate this happy couple on the next big step in their life. And if I can, I just want to pass on some of the 3 things I learned, or passed on to me at my wedding, and I went through it. The first thing was people say a marriage should be 50-50. Rob, you got to realize people who say this understand very little about women and even less about fractions. The 4 words you'll use from now on that you'll ever need: yes, dear, I'm sorry. Now, when you do this, you got to do it the way I was taught. Reg Stoltz taught me this. It's, yes, dear, I'm sorry. You got to do the head bobbing thing. Yes, dear, I'm sorry. And the last little quote that I had passed on to me at my wedding from a friend was, to keep a marriage brimming with love in the loving cup. When you were wrong, admit it, and when you're right, shut up. So, if you're wondering why I had you guys put your hands the way they are, Rob, I just wanted you to get that last little feeling of ever having the upper hand. So, I'm going to end this toast. It's really kind of short here. Before I do, I have 2 things I want to quote. I have real quotes here for Rob, so that he can hold with them. This song, the first one's a song, was written many, many years ago. But I believe the words are still meaningful today, especially today. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad. Rob says he's a Beatles man. And my last one is a famous quote I like from Groucho Marx. To the both of them here. Here's to the prettiest, here's to the wittiest, here's to the truest of all who are true. Here's to the neatest one, here's to the sweetest one, here's to them in one, here's to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the bride and groom.